Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, max out your savings. The more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Plus, get free home delivery on any smart bed with base. Limited time. Check it out at a Sleep Number store near you or at sleepnumber.com today.
Well, there's no better place to be in the autumn season here in the Hoosier State than Nashville, Indiana. But it's not just the sights of the fall foliage that should draw you in. It's the sounds, too. We're excited to preview the sounds of singer, actor, writer, and producer Shaun Cassidy, who's going to be live at the Brown County Music Center on November 13th with a look at that show and some others happening here in Indiana. We welcome to the show Shaun Cassidy. Welcome.
Hey, Taylor. Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's such an honor to meet you. And I mentioned you have other shows coming, so we'll set the stage November 13th at the Brown County Music Center. But then you're also going to be at Ship Shawana a couple days before that on the 11th.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
looking forward.
We are looking forward to it. So let's get into this here. You know, performance is your lifeblood. You were raised in it. You found success tenfold in it. Talk to us a little bit about just that power, that motivation of creating and pushing the envelope, especially in the entertainment industry. What is that like for you? What does that feel like? Where does that stem from?
I don't know where it comes from, but I literally have no choice. Ever since I've been a little kid, I'd wake up in the morning and want to make something, be it a picture or put on a show or a magic show. I used to be a magician when I was a young teenager. And then I started writing songs and later writing stories and scripts, and it all kind of fell into the same umbrella. I feel the most connected to life when I'm making stuff, and to be able to go full circle, because as you say, I was a young guy who had a lot of success on television and records, and then I kind of took 4 decades off writing and producing television. So I've only recently returned to performing again and being able to take the storytelling side of my life and the music side of my life and meld them together and share it with an audience. It's pretty thrilling.
Yes. Well, you were practically bred for this. Your dad, Jack Cassidy, your mom, Shirley Jones, both award-winning performers and creatives in their own right. Does family still influence you today?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, my mom's still around. My mom's 91. Mm-hmm. She lives about 5 minutes from us. I see her 2 or 3 times a week. And less about the work and more about just sort of how to live a life that is sort of in it, but not of it, if you know what I mean. I mean, I love the creative side of my job. I don't love all the Hollywood stuff related to my job, but I don't live in Hollywood, so I can avoid that.
Yes, I love that. I love that you still make time for mom too, a couple times throughout the week. I'm sure that the wisdom that she imparts on you, even at this age, at this stage of life, is still invaluable to you.
It's true. And again, it's more her example that she set all our lives. For all of us, my younger brothers too, who are both in the business in different ways. Yes. And my brother David, you know, my older brother had a great success as a young guy as well on the Partridge Family with my mother and later with records. And I learned a lot by watching him. So I got to go to school kind of on all my parents, you know.
Yes, I love that. Well, I know you say you don't like the Hollywood side of things. Is there parts about the industry that still inspire you and help you kind of move forward the way you have in this industry?
Sure. The creative people. Mm-hmm. I mean, I say this to my kids now, it's not the job, it's who you're working with. Because any job, even on paper, the worst job, can be great if you're working with inspiring people, fun people, people that make you better at your job. And I get the opportunity to do that all the time with other creatives in our industry. And, you know, the industry is ever changing. We've got AI, you know it too, in your industry. I mean, it's going to inform all of our businesses. And I know a lot of people are concerned about that, but I actually think there's opportunity there too. And if you can sort of keep rolling with whatever punches come your way and reinvent yourself along the way and stay humble and stay teachable, you will stay relevant.
Yes, I love that. I think one of the ways that you've shown that you've stayed humble and even teachable is through some of the other personal endeavors that you've had outside of music, outside of writing. You actually have a fine wine line, right? You live in wine country.
I'm looking for a bottle right now. I was going to do a wine pitch, but yes, we do.
You live in wine country, yeah, in Santa Barbara. Was that part of it? Did you just not find a wine that you liked in Santa Barbara, so you said, you know what, I can do this?
Well, no, I found too many wines I liked in Santa Barbara. But we partnered with a great winemaker named Steve Clifton. It actually started during the pandemic because a lot of restaurants were closed, and he happened to make wines for a lot of high-end restaurants. And he had all this wine that he didn't know what to do with. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, let me put a label on it. I'll help you sell it over social media. And eventually we built a wine club, and we give money to No Kid Hungry, which is a great organization, feeds kids all over the world. So you can have a beautiful glass of wine and know that you're helping feed a kid somewhere. So it's purely a labor of love for us, but it's part of our community. I mean, it helps farmers, it helps grape growers, and we're blessed to live in this beautiful place. But speaking of Indiana, I just want to let you all know that I'm going to have a much deeper connection to Indiana than I ever did, because our youngest son is starting at University of Indiana in the spring.
Awesome. Hoosiers.
I'm going to be spending time in Bloomington, which I look forward to.
Yes. Hey, wine goes great down there. Wine is a wonderful pairing with Brown County. This time of year especially. Beautiful part of our state. That's an amazing institution, a great university. So we're excited for you. Yeah. Well, you'll have to, come to the studio sometime, and we'll make this a habit. Maybe.
I'd love to do that. Many, many years ago, I also did a television show, short-lived series based on Breaking Away. Mm-hmm. Movie, and I played that kid who thought he was Italian racing his bike through Bloomington, so I have a connection there as well.
Fantastic. Well, tell us a little bit about what these shows, I should say, are going to be like coming up in November.
Yeah, they're a combination of music and storytelling. One of the things for me was, again, because I'd taken so many years off from performing, it was difficult for me to find a justification to come back to do it until I realized, oh, wait a second, storyteller is my job. That's been my job. I can sing, and because I haven't sung professionally really in like 40 years, I didn't burn up my voice.
Yeah.
I arguably, I think my voice is stronger than it was when I was 20. So I can go out and sing songs that people may know. I was fortunate to have a bunch of hit records when I was a young guy, so I sing those, sing songs associated with my family, wrote some new songs specifically for this show. And, a lot of people come for those songs, but they leave going, oh, I love the stories. The show's funny. It's emotional at times. It's called The Road to Us. It's not about me. It's about all of us. It's about this collective and a shared experience I've had with the audience and for many of the younger people. And we're getting a crazy amount of younger people. It's kind of surprising, honestly. But the show I did back in the day called The Hardy Boys is on again. It's on Peacock and Hulu and YouTube. And so a lot of people come in like wanting to see Joe Hardy, and they see a guy who looks like his father. Well, that's fine.
Well, we're grateful that you're going to make the trip over here to Ship Shawana on November 11th and the Brown County Music Center on November 13th for some storytelling and music. And again, congratulations to your family on the big news and your son coming to Indiana University next spring. So we will welcome you with bells on for all of those things.
I look forward. I'll bring you some wine.
Please do. Yes.
Thanks, Taylor.
Yep. All right. For tickets and show times to these upcoming shows with Shaun Cassidy, head over to our website at lifestylelive.tv. Thanks again, Shaun.
Good to see you. Have fun.